Whew, we made it. Welcome to the end of 2023, guys. Normally when I do my annual recap, I go over most of the videos I made, speak on all of them, what I did good, what I did bad, my stats and goals for the next year, but I wanted to take a different approach this year. I got a bunch of awards here, like most disappointing video, most viral video, most proud of video, etc. And I'm gonna pick select videos from throughout the year to give these awards to, and why I gave them it. At the end of the video, I'll continue the tradition, share my stats for the year, reflect on last year's goals, and come up with goals for the upcoming year. Not gonna go crazy on the editing here since this is more of a recap than anything. I do have a teeny tiny announcement though before I officially begin. Guess who has a Discord channel again? Your favorite Blue Guy, that's right. Blue Guy's Hangout is open for business. Come chat with me, get caught up on all the newest uploads and then some. The link to join will be in the description. Now let's get on with the awards. Starting on a dishonorable award now, we have least favorite video. A video that for whatever reason didn't come out great, whether it was just outright bad, whether it didn't convey what I hoped it would, or whether it was just a bad time to post it. This year's least favorite video goes to I Can't Figure This Out, which I definitely did not figure out. So what was I thinking with this one? Well, I'll tell you. I wanted to try to improve my live commentary skills as most of the stuff you see here is scripted. Improving live commentary would help me with live streaming among other things. The video specifically was about my thoughts regarding the stuff I was making at the time, and how I wanted to slowly bring in other forms of content to the channel. What it ended up being instead was a really boring 10 minutes of subpar Bedwars gameplay while I only occasionally said things. Not the best way to get people to stick around. How did I do this video? So this award really has one main criteria. I either accomplished something astonishing in-game or in editing. It's a video I look back on and wonder, how on earth did I manage to do this? This year's winner goes out to We Owned This Tournament, an edited highlights video of a Skyblock tournament I partook in with a bunch of Skyblock YouTubers, with Ben Clark and Siffy being on my team. How did I do this? How was I able to be in a team with these two monoliths of Skyblock and perform not half bad? We ended up not winning the whole thing as there were a bunch of teams composed entirely of monoliths, but for me being there, things went pretty swimmingly. It also helped with one of my previous New Year's goals, which was to do more collabs and try and be in some of these tournaments. So yeah, overall good start to last year. The next award we have is Most Disappointing Video. This differs from least favorite. This is a video that I'm ultimately happy with, think I did a great job on it, had something to say and made well, but for whatever reasons just didn't get out there, has a really low view count compared to the videos surrounding it, and something I wish just a bit more people saw. This year's winner is Will Mineplex Thrive Again, my video on Samito's acquisition of Mineplex. This was a video that came out much better than most of my other ones around the time. It was also longer than usual, making it past the 10-minute mark. I was happy with the editing, and I believe it to be one of my better commentaries overall. But yeah, compared to everything else around it, no one really saw it. There's a few reasons I think led to this, with the major thing being I was a few weeks late on the topic, as I didn't learn about it until I was about to board a plane for a 2-week Hawaii trip. Combining that with me being a Hypixel focused channel likely led to its ultimate demise. The Skyblock tournament video was also in the running for this award, as it actually performed even worse than this one, but ultimately that video was a January release, which understandably contributed to it, while this was in the dead middle of summer. The video is still up, so check it out, give it some support. Most polarizing video. So sometimes I'm gonna have takes that don't fully resonate with some people. I don't mind it, they're commentaries. Not everyone will agree with everything I say, and this is where most polarizing video comes into play. The video that had the most discourse, the most "what is this take, Sykese?" and all the usual. Ultimately 2 videos were in the running for this one, but due to its more distinguishable ratio, this year's winner is Don't Bring Battle Royale Back, where I talk about the Tommy in It tweet asking to bring an old prototype game back to Hypixel and why I didn't think it should be brought back. My thoughts were that it wasn't unique enough of a game mode, nor was it made well enough to really fit in with the server. I believed it to be removed for a reason, and I also believed a lot of YouTubers only publicly supported this petition because Tommy wanted it back, not because they actually really wanted it. I also showcased Tubnet's Battle Royale as a much better, already existing version of the game. Based on the ratio, it was not a take everyone shared with me regarding. I believe this is the only commentary this year I made a direct follow-up on due to the response, which gathered a much better reaction. While I clarified some things in it, I ultimately did not and still have not broken from my stance on it. The most viral video. This one's a pretty big no-brainer. This year's most viral video goes to TimeDeo.admin, the video where I announce and commentate the arrival of the newest admins on the server. While Stanley Parable ultimately got the most views in 2023, it was uploaded the year prior, so that one's obviously not gonna count. 'Twas a pleasant surprise to see. It proved to me that every once in a while I have the capability to talk about the right topic at the right time. Videos Videos like this help to remind me that I do still have a shot at really making this channel work out long term. I need way more of that to happen next year for reasons I'll discuss later, but a Hypixel commentary not about drama or stupid negative things getting 40,000 views is pretty grand. We've arrived at the penultimate award of the night, this year's proudest video of mine. It wasn't necessarily a fun one to make, I'd even say it was downright obnoxious, annoying, irritating, and worrying. It's not something I would do over and over again, but upon reflection, I am super proud of how confident I was going into it, and how I was able to respond very fast to some nonsense. That's right, the video I was most proud of this year was my a la Brazil response. To date, it's my longest Hypixel commentary, and it's one of the few you get to see a DGAF version of me. Being able to effectively and strongly shut down a silly slander attempt in as little time as I did was something I hadn't done before, and it was one of my biggest confidence boosters I've ever had. It was a video I knew even before I started working on it, it was going to be a winner. I crammed basically an entire night into getting this video out as soon as I could before this nonsense potentially spread further. The video I reacted to was even removed from their channel shortly after this went up, and IMO, that's a pretty big win. Alright, the final award of the night, the best video. The video winning this has to be innovative, great, entertaining, and memorable, and I think it's pretty safe to say this video meets all of those expectations. The winner for best video on my channel this year is Hypixel's Abandoned Projects, a video where I research and talk about projects that never saw the light of day on Hypixel. I went for a different, more mysterious mood for this video, and I absolutely loved how it turned out. The intro came out outstanding, even if it's kind of an abrupt cut, and the research I did and how I was able to present the information with actual visuals, even if from an editing standpoint was kind of simple, I think it left a far better impact on people that watched it. For those reasons and more, it ended up being the best video this year. So to wrap up this look back from the past year, let's talk about this year's channel stats and goals, and look forward to next year. Last year, the channel got roughly 187,000 views and 1,700 new subscribers. This year, we blasted those numbers out of the water. We got 371,000 views and almost 2,400 new subscribers as of December 26th, which is a 2 times increase in views from last year and almost a 50% increase in subscribers. From 2021, it's over a 3 times increase view-wise. Each year, we get better and better and better. In terms of video quality, I'm super thrilled with how much I was able to step things up. Thumbnails have been golden, editing has been golden, my commentary has come a long way from the old days. Now, I really believe the only area of improvement that I need to start getting together is just the video topics. They are seriously the only thing holding me back from striving for more. I want to do it without being a negative Nancy though, so I'm still a ways away from finding my niche. 2024 has to be the year I do it though. And for those who saw this video here, you probably already know what I'm about to say. Life's starting to come at me fast. I'm not the 17-year-old I once was, having all day to interact in Hypixel. I'm almost done with my second degree, and I'll have to start looking into ways to actually use them pretty soon here. I would absolutely love nothing more than to be able to keep making these videos here and be able to live off of that. However, if I'm not able to get to a certain point soon with this channel, I'm just going to be straight up. 2024 may be my final year of video making. Now, I'm not going to guarantee that yet. We need to see how things play out. I do have specific goals, I do have specific numbers in my mind, but unlike past years, I'm not going to publicly say what they are. I want to see if we can reach them without any potential artificial inflation. But Blue Guy will continue for now. Give me a week or two though. Videos should continue as normal sometime in mid-January. I'm gonna take some time off just to give myself time to prepare some hopefully great stuff for you guys in the new year. A big thanks to everyone who tuned in the channel this year. 2023 was a great year, and hopefully we can make 2024 even better. And with that, I will see you guys next year. Peace.